All right, folks, my take on this is simple. Drill, Moscow, drill. That's what I'm taking away so far from this UN climate meeting in Glasgow, Scotland. It's okay for Russia to drill fossil fuels. It's okay for Saudi Arabia and other oil producers to pump more oil. But it's not okay for American producers to restore American first energy independence. Right. Mr. Biden killed the Keystone XL pipeline, put a hold on new fossil fuel leases on federal lands, stopped ANWR in Alaska, stopped the Willow Reservoir in Alaska, and now he's whining that the near doubling in gasoline prices is not really his fault. It's the fault of the Saudis, OPEC, Russia. Really? You know, that's about as believable as the vaccine shelf was bare when he first came into office, ignoring Donald Trump's American-saving Operation Warp Speed, which, by the way, produced the vax jabs for Mr. and Mrs. Biden. That's about as believable as saying he inherited a deep recession, ignoring the strong V-shaped recovery that President Trump delivered as the pandemic began to ease and businesses began to reopen, all on the strength of tax cuts, deregulation, and, yes, energy independence. And Biden's claims about as believable as blaming Trump for the Afghanistan withdrawal catastrophe, or blaming Trump for the U.S.-Mexican border wall, illegal immigration catastrophe. Really? Guess what? Blaming Trump won't work, Uncle Joe. That's why your polls are crumbling. Your policy actions are failing badly. And until you own that and change it, you're going to continue to fail. Now, back to oil. Pre-pandemic, the U.S. was producing a bit more than 13 million barrels per day. This is pre-pandemic. Now, as the pandemic closed the economy down and production fell to around 11 million barrels per day. The problem is, as the economy picked up and energy demand skyrocketed, U.S. producers and frackers are still running around 11 million barrels per day. That's the big reason why gasoline prices have nearly doubled. We have a shortfall of 2 million barrels per day. We shouldn't have to beg the Saudis or the Russians. We, America first, energy independent, are the swing producer if the White House would let us produce. And by the way, the rig count recovery has been minimal. Why is this? Because Biden's Green New Deal obsession to destroy fossil fuels has completely stifled any investment spirits in the energy business. It's a wet blanket. No one wants to risk future money today because they fear the Biden progressive left-wing assault on fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, by the way, still about 80% of our energy. And the great irony in all this is because, as I mentioned last evening, the natural gas fracking revolution has lowered our carbon emissions by well over 20% since the 2005 baseline, because nat gas is a clean burning fuel. That's right. We nearly hit the Paris Climate Accords targets 5 years early. And none of the lefty greenies ever want to talk about this. Now, here's an even bigger problem. The G20 in Rome, along with this COP26 in Scotland, has essentially produced a world economic policy of reduced energy and higher taxes. This is an austerity policy. It is not a prosperity policy. You can't grow without energy. And that means oil, nat gas, coal, wind, solar, hydro, nuclear, all of the above. And we should be using new technologies to produce cleaner and cleaner power across the board rather than abolishing major power bases. All of the nations around the world should adopt this attitude. Both developed and less developed countries must move to an economic growth model, a prosperity model. They must reject the austerity recession model. Right now, we should be cutting taxes everywhere and increasing energy everywhere. That will rejuvenate and rebuild the post-pandemic world economy. It's that simple. And that's my riff this evening.